Kinumpirma ng White House na gaganapin sa Anchorage, Alaska ang pagpupulong ni US President Donald Trump at Russian President Vladimir Putin.
See all of you here again today. On Friday morning, President Trump will travel across the country to Anchorage, Alaska for a bilateral meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The brutal war between Russia and Ukraine broke out under Joe Biden's incompetent leadership. But President Trump is determined to try and end this war and stop the killing.
Ayon kay White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, kanilang inaayos ang ilang mga detalye sa nasabing pagpupulong sa pang-49 na estado ng Amerika. Hindi kinumpirma ni Leavitt kung makakasama ba sa Alaska Summit o makakasama ba sa Alaska Summit si Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. Pero inilarawan ng White House na ang naturang summit ay isang listening exercise dahil sa isang partido lamang umano ang dadalo rito.
Thanks so much, Caroline. We're learning that President Trump spoke with Ukrainian President Zelensky. I was curious if you can share any more details about their call, and did Zelensky give President Trump any red lines, any non-starters ahead of this summit on Friday?
Look, I don't want to reveal the private conversations between the president and President Zelensky, but what I can tell you is that the president has deep respect for all parties that are involved in this conflict and are trying to bring this conflict to an end. After Special Envoy Witkoff returned from his meeting with President Putin in Russia, his first phone call was to President Trump. And President Trump's first phone call was to President Zelensky and to our friends in Europe to keep everybody in the loop about where the United States can see moving the ball forward to end this conflict. And so we continue to be very much engaged with President Zelensky and the Ukrainians, but also our allies in Europe as well.
And then just
deal will emerge from this meeting, or is he simply going to listen?
I think this is a listening exercise for the president. Look, only one party that's involved in this war is going to be present. And so this is for the president to go and to get, again, a more firm and better understanding of how we can hopefully bring this war to an end.
Makasaysayan ang lugar ng Alaska para sa parehong bansa ng Estados Unidos at Russia dahil nasa ilalim ito ng pamumuno ng Union of Soviet Socialist Republic o Soviet Union bago ito binili ng Estados Unidos noong taong 1867. Formal namang idineklarang parte ng United States of America ang Alaska noong 1959 sa termino ni former US President Dwight Eisenhower.